It's barbecue week. All right, y'all. So it's the week of Texas Monthly BBQ Festival. It's 7:45. I'm headed into the trailer. Ben got the fire going already. Yesterday we stayed up till like 10:30 at night smoking. Sorry, not smoking. Seasoning, grinding, linking, all that good stuff. Sausage for the festival. We're making a lot of sausage, more than we usually do, at least for, you know, a day of service. So took us quite a while with the equipment that we have, but we knocked it out. There goes my coffee. Luckily it has a lid. Y'all can see I'm a mess. So yeah. So Ben's up at the trailer. He's already got the fire going on both pits. We're gonna be doing a double smoke. We got La Perla going, we got Big Blue going, and then once he pulls everything off of La Perla, we're gonna put another round on her, and that will be all the sausage for the festival. We're gonna be running normal service on Thursday, so we'll be doing a limited menu. I think we're gonna do like sausage, ribs, brisket, and a couple sides. I don't know. But yeah, I'll show y'all what we got going as soon as I pull up to the trailer. Oh yeah, what you got going, buddy?
Well, it's cold, so we gotta start the fires. It's been
Nice and clean. You can see you don't get any soot from the fire raging up over.
It's already been running. It's like 7:30 now. It's been running for like an hour, and it's still only at 150. So that's great. And then we got La Perla running too. So
Let me show y'all what we got going today. I said we were smoking sausage. So we have the electronics out on this pit. So she's a manual. We're running it like that. We have the top rack out, so we can just use that middle rack. And then let me show y'all all this sausage. Yeah, so we're doing, let's see, we should have just over 200 pounds. We still have one more bin that needs to be smoked after all these, but it will not fit on the pit, so this is what we got going for today.
double batch today, baby.
Yeah, we're about to separate all these and then throw them on the pit, and we'll show y'all what we got going after that.
Jordan's over there finishing up. He's got 3 out of the 4 doors complete. He's gonna keep scrunching in because we might be able to get that 5th tote all hooked in. I've got this one loaded down. I did help him out there. I just came and finished this one. This one will fit 30 pounds. La Perla will. I'm gonna flip this around and show you the fire box on this one and how we run the fire. So the fire on this one is ran a little bit different, or obviously because it's a smaller pit, it's ran differently than Big Blue. So this one, all we really have to do, and I've had this open for a while, it's sitting right under 150. I'm gonna want it up around like 175, but really all it's gonna take is this coal bed and this log. And then if you guys remember, we broke this, or we broke that. So I have to prop this open with a chunk of wood, but that should make it work. So running one log fire and run a 1 log fire and call it good. Got 90 pounds off the pit. Little preview, little sneak peek. Little glammy. So now we just wait for the next, I think 90 pounds to get off this pit again on the second shelf. And then from there, I got some more housekeeping work to do and a couple more things to wrap up before I wrap up the day.
So it's Thursday and I'm here at the trailer. I just actually got here. Ben put on all the ribs and turkey and pork belly and whatnot this morning. Pit's rocking 275. Let me show y'all what we got going in the firebox. It ain't much going on here. It's just some coals. He put probably 4 to 6 logs on this morning, let them burn down. We had a coal bed, so the pit was preheated, but reason I am talking to y'all right now is because we are kind of experimenting. So on this pit, we're gonna be doing a lot of ribs for Texas Monthly BBQ Fest. So we're kind of doing a little experiment right now to see how it cooks from rack to rack and what the variation is, and holy shit, that's really hot. So I need to find something so I can get that out because I don't have a heat-proof glove on. But either way, what we're doing is we're trying to see what the time difference is between racks on this thing so we can stagger our cook for the festival. So let me show y'all what we got going on here. So we've got 3 racks, and on rack 1, this is the hottest rack. This is what our ribs are looking like. They're about ready to wrap, okay? These ribs have probably been on about, I don't know, 2.5 hours or so. So rack 2, you can see they're just a little bit less done. They're still a little orange. They need a little more heat to, maybe a little more smoke to kind of redden up. And then you got these, not looking hot. They still need some time. So, I think those are probably like an hour behind everything else, but these are right behind these. So we'll put some firewood in this pit and get it going again. And I'll check back in with y'all.
Happy Thursday. Just out here wrapping ribs.
Hey guys.
We started cooking ribs differently. We throw them up top now, like up one more rack than they used to be, and they cook significantly quicker when we do that. But something fun happened that we figured we'd fill you in on. You guys know we're gonna leave tomorrow afternoon for Texas Monthly's Barbecue World Fair. You guys are gonna see us afterwards. But remember how the solenoids like to go out on the pits? Well, the solenoid went out on the pit this morning. So luckily, Granger has it in stock.
Yeah, can we also mention, I don't know what's going on with this pit, because we have had La Perla for like, what, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah.
And replaced it one time.
And
we've had this for like 2 months, and we've already burnt through 2.
Yeah, and the only reason why we replaced it on La Perla was because the pit caught on fire and it burnt up.
Oh yeah, I did that. That was on me.
Yeah, so we had a grease fire and then that solenoid burnt up. But this pit has had to go out now twice, and I don't know why. It might be, I'm assuming it's because the pit isn't itself on a breaker, so if there's a power surge, it just kind of goes BAM! It's just kind of like hardwired in there. Straight to the grid, baby. So yeah, we're gonna have to get that fixed this afternoon. Today we're gonna run a limited menu: brisket, ribs, pulled pork, chickens, jalapeno poppers, and just try and get some revenue in the door before we leave for Lockhart for 2 days. We'll take you along on the journey today. We gotta get this fixed. We gotta wash this up. We gotta kind of start getting all of our crap together. We'll probably pull stuff from here and then go stage it at Jordan's house, like coolers and stuff, so that way we don't have to have it all stacked here. We can kind of go not be here and explain to people that we're not open, because that tends to be what happens, is if we're out here cooking or working on something, everyone pulls up and asks us what we're doing and wants to talk for 30 minutes, which is fine, but not when you're in a hurry. I didn't record any of it, but it's Thursday and we're done with service for the day. I think we sold out an hour ago. It's 3:25, sold out around 2. So show you guys the layout one more time for what we're gonna do for Barbecue Fest. We've got top rack, middle rack, bottom rack, just in case rack, and warming. So as you guys know, on this pit, let's say it's 300 degrees. That thing measures 300 degrees right here. So we'll run 300 degrees right here. It'll probably be 315, 325, if you run it like that. What we're gonna aim to do is have this thing at like 315, and then we can be at like 275 down here. But white trash barbecue, it's gonna be different. It's gonna change every day. But when we figured out, I think we already told you guys, we might not have. We can run ribs up here and have the pit set at 250, and we can get the same quality of rib that we would normally sell, that we cook for 4 hours. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 4 hours. We can cook them up here in 2 hours, get the same quality of rib. So when we're pulling these things off and wrapping them in sugar, these ones are almost done. So we'll pull these off, wrap them in sugar, set them to the side, pull these off, wrap them in sugar, put them up here, and then since the top are done, we can put them on the bottom shelf. Since these are almost done, we'll put them on here to finish real quick. And then these are about to be done, so we'll put them up here, get a little bit of color, and by the time we're pulling these off, these are ready to wrap, put up here, and then finish. And it's like within 2 hours, we can get all of them done really easily. So we'll get all these done at Texas Monthly Barbecue World Fair. We'll get these done in like 3 hours, and then that'll give us time to throw sausage on this rack and this rack, on the just in case rack, because we don't want to cook them too hot, because with those already cooked sausages, I'll get the sun out of your face. With the already cooked sausages, what ends up happening is when you cook them too hot, they're gonna burst, and then you're gonna get these little shrivelly sausages. So if you go to your barbecue place and it's a shriveled sausage, most of the time either the first cook wasn't right or the reheat wasn't right. And I've done it before, everybody does it, but we wanna try and prevent that, because everybody's gonna eat our food for the first time, most likely, at Barbecue Fest. So we're gonna try and keep them low, and then we'll pull those off, and then we can get the bread pudding, or we can get the bread pudding on top and get all of those going, covered, and then 30 minutes later, uncover them, let them crisp up, be ready to serve at 12. So what I've been doing is rearranging there, cleaning out the bottom of the pits, cleaned out the firebox. Now I'm gonna blow off the deck, blow off the top, get all the pine needles, all the leaves off the deck. Then we'll take this thing out, get it washed at the pressure washing station, get this done, and then we got some more stuff to go grab at the grocery store probably, because yeah, we're not gonna have time tomorrow to get all the rest of the bean ingredients from the food distributor. So get this all cleaned up, get everything ready, and then tomorrow we can just wake up, get a couple errands done, load up, head out to Lockhart.